Well, it's been, I don't know, 5.5 hours or so. Let's see if we've got any kind of a little bit. A little bit. Oh, sorry, didn't even see that. Yeah, if I like dig in there, that ain't bad. And then the drywall compound under there, just water will take that off. It's messy. I ain't gonna lie and say it's not, but it'll work. So, slap that baby. I came out here because you wouldn't let me nap. Anyway, it's a lovely, lovely bit of mess. I think we're ready. We can start dealing with that. Feels pretty good. However, I'm pretty sure I am due for a whole new blade in this thing. And I don't exactly remember. There we go. Just all the way forward and then just give it a push all the way back. And new knife. It's a little rusty. Just a little bit. Okay. I mean, there wasn't much of a hole there, so that's not very impressive, but it's a little crooked. Let's go not quite so far. I'm doing terrible with the camera today. I'm sorry. Patching this is not going to be pleasant. But bet you can't eat just one. We'll do the best we can. Okay, now outside. Oh. Oh, no, maybe we got this one. And this one. Yes? Yes? You're thinking about it, and I don't appreciate that. Yeah, just go on in. It's whatever. It stopped raining for about 5 minutes. Now it started again. So this is real good if we weren't going to patch it, but we're going to patch it. So it's sticking out a little bit. So just going to kind of sort of smoosh it, and then we'll patch over the top of it. But this one, as I said, that pipe's kind of in the way. pretty good about that. Pick up all that foam stuff. Don't need the animals getting into it. So, since I feel pretty good about that, I think I'm going to go ahead, rinse off my knife, and I'll do what's left on this wall. Kind of move some of this stuff out of the way, and then maybe we'll start revisiting this wall and start pulling it down. Get that outlet out of there. That one out of there. Get that baseboard heater down, but we got to get some of this other stuff out of the way first. So I think I will be doing a little bit of cleanup, reapplying some of that to over there. That's it. That looks much more like that is not what I see. That is what I see in the room. And it's blue in the middle. It's weird, man. It's weird. And I think we can have the window open. It's nice. It's nice. Okay, so skedaddle. I'm gonna get to work. I poked myself. I didn't mention this. I poked myself the other day. Focus. Focus. While I was scraping the formica off the wall. Doesn't look like much. It hurts today. Getting a little red and a little swollen. That might be infected. Oh well, I can deal with that. Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last. See y'all in a bit. Okay. That one's fine. And again, we had the same problem. Yep, way too much exposed copper. One for the fridge was good, though. It wasn't terrible. I appreciate alternating. I do that when it's just a single. If it's running to another one, I'll do like in on the top and out on the bottom. Doesn't matter. We're going to take this apart. I did not do this. This was like this. But here's how you do a baseboard heater. Okay. Pull that off. That's the thermostat. Oop, wrong way. Felt right. Okay. There we go. Don't need any of that. Felix is out there yelling again. I'll be able to get in there, am I? No, because it's painted shut again. Damn it. There. Jeez Louise. So that's your thermostat. Turn up, turn down, more fire, less fire. These are right. That is not. I feel like different people came and worked on this through different segments of the whole project. Again, mentioning it if you're new, power is off. Both the breakers are all shut off, and there's actually no power going into the building. Okay. I'm not a professional. Do not attempt this at home. Now, we get down here. You start looking around. Like this is attached to the wall somewhere, right? Well, yeah, usually the ones I've seen in the past. Oh, they came in. And that just jumps it to the other one. Okay. Well, usually you'll find some fasteners in these little kind of offsets. That's what attaches it to the wall. Does not appear to be the case with this one. Oh, there they are. Good old rusty screws. I went to school with Rusty Screws. He was an asshole even back then. So this is how these work. This is just power goes in. It gets regulated through the thermostat, which is just a resistor. The more resistance it has, the less electricity, just bare electricity, runs through that. That's nice. In that little thing there in the middle, it gets hot, and then these fins get hot, and then that's what makes the heat. This is the same way the burners on your stove. If you have an electric stove, it's the same thing. It's just one big long one instead of short little twisty ones. My sprayer's back there. I want to be nice to that sprayer. Honest to God. I paid $5 for that sprayer, marked down from 10. And at $10, that sprayer is a deal. The Mighty Hunter. I'll try and get some video of Felix and Church playing, because Church is a big cat. He's got to have some Maine Coon in him somewhere, because he's big. He's a big dude. And other than Felix, he's the youngest. And when they play, she'll just charge at him, and he just bam, just down. And then they chase each other around the house, and it's adorable and obnoxious all at the same time. If I had a place to put that water heater, I'd pull it out today. But I gave my tarp away to the guy who came and got the fridge, because I didn't need it. So power comes in, two lines down on this end, or power can come in on this end, and they just one end to the other makes the circuit. And we have our third style of wire nut. In one fitting. Yeah, that's it. That's all there is. That's all there is to it, guys. Okay, so let's go track down all those screws and take them out. Today's going to be a long episode. All right. Everybody's favorite game. Name that fastener. That's right. Drywall screws. Not the screws for this job. That's wrong. Okay, there it is. There it is. Can't get my hook down there. Another one of them, they're spiders. Cut those, fill the hole, move on with our lives. Someone got ambitious and put a couple screws in the bottom. There we go. Don't like doing that, but that's one I'd rather not find, crawling around. Okay. So we got that one, that, we got that, we got that, get this will be the last of it. Yeah, then we'll start tearing this down. At least this side. I don't want to do the other side yet. This is similar to this. Hi, bro. This is similar to the stuff we're gonna have to run through the conduit to go from the house to out here. This is a little smaller, but it's gonna be individual strands. Gonna be 4 of them. Like I said, our mini split thing that's gonna hang on the wall is gonna take 240 volts. And I got thinking about this now that we're talking about it. Oh yeah, that one just pulled out too. Those were not the ones for the heat, thank goodness. I think we'll fill this. The new one will sit inside the stud bay. We'll make it a little bit bigger, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces. I'll get maybe a 12 just to have some extra. And mini split's gonna go there. It needs power. It can just right into here. Quick and easy. Oh, we missed a fastener. Trying to do that all slick. No. Probably didn't need the crowbar for that. Anyway, get some gloves on and haul that thing out because it's sharp. Really, we could just fold it in half, throw it away, but it's where it's kind of got that trough on the bottom. It's not going to want to bend very easy. If anything, I'll just cut it into thirds or quarters or something and we'll get rid of it that way. Got another one. Every time you turn around, you think you got them all. See, there's one right there too. Right there. Okay. Okay. None of this ever takes as long as I think it will. So we used our old hammer trick. Obviously, you can see we went up along the wall there, went across the ceiling to the first stud, after me, of course. And I am using gloves for this one. Seems silly after everything else we've been through together, right? But the thing is, not sitting in my way, right? There we go. That's sharp. So we want to kind of sort of be careful. The best way to get drywall loose of its fasteners is to just wiggle it. Just that's it. But I don't want to take this piece. I want to take it in about halves. So our stud's there, right there. Let's go right above our box. One piece fairly clean. Next piece. Not quite as clean. Also found a pipe in the wall. I wonder what that's for. It's a very big pipe. Upon first look from right about where it is, and based on this thing we found the other day, I thought that could be a gas pipe, but that's way too big to be a gas line. We'll investigate that further. So our next stud should be about there. I'm more confused. Could have been a vent, could have been a chimney. Could have been. Come on. We're right there, man. Should be about there. I think that's what it was. You get back there and I'll tell you why. It's not quite doing what I want it to do here. All right, fine. I don't think those are 16. I think those are 24. Or that's a really big 16. I don't have a measuring tape, right? Double check. Man, that just does not want to cooperate. Why'd they double them? That doesn't fill me with hope. Nail going this way, two going that way, not even into anything. One coming through this way that's not going through this one to be there. What a mess. All right. It's taped right there, so that's not going to break no matter what I do. Now you can do this with a saw. You get the sawzall and I can cut this. That makes a ton of dust. It's dusty too, but it ain't near as bad. Stuffed full of insulation. That's what you want in a flue chimney. Remember how I said I thought that was a gas line? But that it looked too big to be a gas line? It's a gas line. Went over, and I'll bet, I would stake your life on this, that there was a gas heater right here. And that's what that did. Vented out. So I need to call the gas company tomorrow. Yep, this wire, it's right, get my finger in there, right down there. You can probably just barely see it poking out. This was probably, I mean, that's garage door opener wire. That's all that is. Wow, that staples in there good. There's nothing on the other side of that wall where this was. But I would almost imagine there was a thermostat around there somewhere. Okay. No idea where that's going. We'll just clip it. There. Now, there's no gas here. There's a meter outside, but there's nothing in here that runs on gas. The stove was electric. Water heater was electric. Even the fridge was electric. I know. Philistines. So, I don't think there's anything in there. I don't want to be the one to find out. Some things I'm totally cool with doing. Gas is not one of them. Because there's no, I mean, whew. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting a mite bit sweaty. I'm big. I'm sweaty. I'm a big sweaty guy. Yes, squirrel, I hear you. Oh, okay. No, this is all right. That's where the meter would have been. That's the line. We can do what we did last time. That's that wire we found probably hit that. I don't know. That confuses me. So yeah, cool. Cool. I don't have to call the gas company. Hooray. I like my gas company. I've been a customer of theirs for like 15 years in any house I've ever lived in that's had gas. Never had any issues with anything. They raised rates one time, like last December, and they kept them at where they had them for, I think, longer than they needed to. But my gas company's it's like a co-op kind of thing, so they're not allowed to make a profit on the sale of the fuel. And I just got a letter about a week ago that they're going back down to where they were before they raised the rates. And they've put in, it's got to be approved, but they've put in a thing that they might drop them even just a little bit more. So I'm okay with that. Now, this, where these are doubled up, that makes me think this might actually be load bearing. I don't think so, but I think I might want someone a little smarter than me to come and look at that and tell me for sure. So we know there's nothing on this end of the pipe. Comes here, elbows over. it comes up in there somewhere, or just stops right at the bottom, I'm sure. So I could cut here, here, and here. Pull this piece out, pull this piece out. There's going to be a cap on that end. So we'd have to get there and either take the cap off or cut that, and then we could pull the whole thing out. Yes, Felix. I hear you and obey. Except for that last part. Man. That's low enough to the ground. I don't want to deal with it. Get my gloves and see what we can do. Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in. So I got an I don't know what going on right there. But yeah, it ain't even capped. It's just the elbow. So that's cool. My God, Felix. Is Timmy in the well? Jesus Christ. Big old staple. Only knocked my knuckle on the wall once getting that thing out. Good job, me. So, sorry. We can't undo this, because it's going through the wall, so the whole thing's going to want to turn. I'm not getting a wrench down there. Ain't no way. Can't get this off till this comes off. So yeah, I think it's open. There's no gas left in the line. So yeah, I think we'll just make our cuts. That might have been just a vent. This isn't even drywall. This is that I don't remember what this is called. There's a name for it. Don't see it very often. This is drywall. Paper on the back. Paper. This, no paper. This is like the cardboard that's on the back of a legal pad. Okay. Let me get the saw out, make a couple cuts, get that pipe out of here. We still got some great stuff left somewhere. I may have thrown the bottle away. I don't think so. Oh, there it is. We'll plug that hole up. Sweet. Okay, people. There's excuse me. There's where we're at. Got this cut. Got the hole mostly patched. Had we waited another 20 minutes, that can of great stuff wouldn't have worked anymore. Because the tube ball, what was in the tube dried up. I could have gone and got the acetone and cleaned it up, but I didn't want to. So, geez Louise. The one thing that they nailed in really good. I've sent some pictures of this to a slightly more knowledgeable individual than myself to see what they think. But Steel City. That sounds like a Sonic the Hedgehog stage. But here's the thing that's got me. If these were load bearing, meaning the weight of the ceiling and the roof was on these, and they got a little bit of a wiggle to them. And this absolutely can't be, because they're not even touching. What is that carrying exactly? So I think it's okay. It seems odd to only have 2 if it was. But like I said, especially when you're going to put a 1.5-inch hole in it. And that's 2 pieces, so I mean, at least this pair and this pair are not. But this one and this one, I don't know. If I could get in between them and wiggle them. Like, this one's going to be a pain because it's got this blocking here, which is probably what was holding whatever the heat was. You see how that, like, this one moves, that's fine. The one on the right, it moves a little bit, but if I push to the left, you probably can't see it, but the whole thing moves a little bit. And I shouldn't be able to do that if it's holding up all that weight. So 99% sure it's fine. I can't get this out because it's longer than that. I'm not going to cut it again. Do you remember when we needed a cheater bar for our pipe wrench? That's a cheater bar. That's another 3 feet of leverage, man. And as you know, we're big fans of physics around here. So, I mean, not as big a mess as I was expecting. It's not great, but it's okay. Got some fairly clean looking black pipe. Yeah, it's not too bad. The goal, I wonder, remember all those wires that had me so confused? I wonder if instead of just running it, I wonder if they junctioned everything out of that box. I kind of wonder. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do today was take all the breakers out of this panel, because I can kind of get started working on that. Those are all slotted. I don't know whose bright idea it was. Here's an outlet. All right, you've seen these before. Somebody had the bright idea to, like, this is the screwdriver we're going to use for all these. And it just so happens to perfectly fit inside everything on this thing. That could be a Phillips. That could be a Robertson. It could be a Torx. It doesn't have to be a slotted screw like that. I've always thought that that was one of the dumbest things. I was very team Phillips screw for a long time. And now that I've used other things, I've come to realize just how terrible a Phillips head screw is. Because the way it's shaped, the bottom of that screw is bowl shaped. And nothing holds things in place like a bowl, as you well know. Oops. Can't see, and it's not because of the camera. It's because it's so full of crap. Where's my glinds? I need my glinds. And that's not a guy. Mike Lyons is not a guy I need to talk to right now. Worst Simpsons phone call ever. Okay. Now, I have never installed or uninstalled a breaker, but I think you just do that. Yep. These sit on top of those. Those little plug things go on that bar. What? Jesus Christ. Help me out here, phone. Woo. That's not helpful. Stuff just goes flying everywhere. This is not the tool for the job. But I kind of don't care. We don't need to salvage any of this anyway. Excuse me. Oh, see, that one was much easier. Or those two, I mean. Those probably were getting ready to be changed anyway. Jesus Christ. What a disaster. What a disaster. Screwdriver. I bring that radio out here with every intention of just putting on some music, working for a couple hours, you know. I've never tried to. This is what like robotic surgery is like. Because I can't see, because it's just a little above my eye line. So I'm trying to look through the camera. There we go. And again, not a licensed electrician. Do not watch this video to learn how to do this stuff. Not all of it anyway, okay? I don't want to be responsible if somebody died. I mean, unless I want to be responsible. You know who you are. And maybe you don't. That's a big one. Nope, didn't get that one, I guess. Did I get that one? Okay, how about this one? Okay. Since the other way, so it goes upside down. Oh, that's nice. This should be an in. This should be an in. That's the hot. That's the neutral. So when there is power, this, all of this is live. You touch it, bad news. So don't do it. Don't go messing with pokey things that you don't understand. And if you're gonna do stuff like this, you know, if you're not going to heed my warnings about not doing stuff like this, I don't think I'm getting in there. Get yourself some leather gloves. Leather will not save you from getting a shock. Oh, Jesus Christ. Leather will not save you from getting a shock, but it can mitigate it a little bit. It will insulate a little bit. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. Or, oh, and then it just falls off. I hate you. I hate you. Wow, that thing's so old we didn't even have an NR month back then. Okay. I mean, I guess we could take this and this. All of these off the ground bar over here. I think I called that the neutral bus bar last time. That's the ground. That was my bad. I was not expecting there to actually be a ground in this thing. As bad as it is. But that's ground. Should be anyway. Or maybe they got hot? Neutral? Let me tell you guys something about North American electrical and why I hate it. Black is hot. So this is hot. This is hot. That is hot. That could be. That probably is. Maybe. And this one, is that black? Is this a black wire that's just gotten white over time, or is that a white wire that's gotten black over time? The UK does this so much better. You have 3 colors. You have blue, you have brown, you have green. Blue is neutral. Blue is safe to touch. We like blue. Blue is a nice, safe color. Brown is hot. Brown is live. Brown is the color your pants will turn if you touch it. And then you have green and yellow for earth or ground. That's number one, that's a hell of a lot easier to remember. Because, oh, black is hot, but also white hot is a thing. Anyway, battery's getting low on the phone. Good thing we're done. Anyway, if I could get like UK colored wire for this project, totally would do it. Totally.